What's happening? You see the title. Buying your first gun. Actually, I have the actual gun. That was actually my first gun that's in the picture. There's some things that needs to be addressed. First and foremost, before you buy a gun, make sure your mind is in the right space. And what I mean by that is guns can give people a sense of power and can make you hot-headed, or if you're already hot-headed, it will accentuate you being hot-headed, and now you got a gun. So, I could do this, that, and the third. I got a gun, because it gives you the ability to take someone's life without using your bad hands, right? It's a weapon. So before you buy a gun, make sure you are in a right mental space that you won't be throwing a tantrum and pulling out a gun on somebody, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing, get a gun that is not too heavy for you. And what I mean by that is sometimes you get a gun that's your size. Whether if a subcompact is your size, it works. If it's a 22, it works. 38, it works. Regular 9, 40, 45. By the length and weight of it, you got to get something that works as far as a handgun is concerned. Because the most important thing, truth be told, is that you can get the gun out first and it works. Okay? Those are two important things. Like, if you actually got into an altercation, you want a gun that you can be quick on the draw with, and it actually is works. It's not one of those type of guns that jam. Another thing, when you buying your first gun, don't go overboard on the price. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay, I would say, under the $500 mark. If you can, because you got to get accustomed to shooting it first. You got to get accustomed to how it works with you. So sometimes people buy overpriced things and you don't want to actually take it out like that. And personally, I would say when you buying your first gun, don't get all colorful. Guns, get a solid color. None of that bright stuff, because if you need to pull out a gun to defend yourself, and you pulling out something that's turquoise or purple or gold, no, somebody gonna see that. You don't want something that somebody just easily sees just like that. Something that you can carry on your person, and still be somewhat comfortable. Okay, that's another thing that goes into when buying your first gun. Ammunition. If you don't know, the price of ammunition is going up. So, 9mm ammunition is normally the most available ammunition, but that's going up, and you see it's kind of rare. So, say 22, 38, 40, 45. That might be a little bit more readily available, but personally, the way they're making guns now, 9mm and 40s have probably the same stopping power as long as you got aim. That's why I say about weight, because you got to get a gun you can handle. If it's got too big of a kick on it, it's not going to be good for you. And look at the brands, and look at the safety on them, because if you got children, you want to have a gun that has one or two safeties on it. My gun has two safeties on it. My first one has two safeties on it. So it's not that, so you can't, it's easy to use if you figure it out, but if somebody just grabs it and shoots it, it's probably not going to go off, Another thing, home safety, rifle or shotgun kind of thing. I'm more of a rifle, assault rifle type of person, where, because a shotgun, you know, it creates a lot of damage. People hear it, it's loud, but the thing about it is it doesn't have a lot of rounds. Assault rifle can be just as loud, but you can have 30 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And take your state and your mag capacity into consideration also when buying your first gun. The other thing I would say is, how can I say this properly? When buying your first gun, make sure that it's a trusted brand that doesn't jam. Okay, you know, there's people like Glocks, people like SIGs. Like SIGs don't have a Heckler Koch, you know, Springfield, um, Taurus with like revolvers and stuff like that. You know, who am I missing? Man, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing a lot. But take into consideration what you need. Go to gun shows. You can get good prices, but you can look at also things material wise, and don't get something that's just super big and bangful, because you don't need that. Like, you know, I have an AK too, and people don't. You don't really want that. I mean, some people do, like the heaviness of the assault rifle, but understand that, you know, some people are, you get a gun that that you can handle with your shape, not with your ability. When I say shape, with you being in shape. Don't get something too heavy that got you sweating and it's hard for you to hold it up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guns are lightweight now, or whatever. Even assault rifles are lightweight now. You know, 6, 7 pounds. Don't get something over that and you don't realize how heavy it is, and it drags you down, because if something happens and you got to protect yourself, you not being in shape is going to kill you in itself. So that's it. That's it. I'll leave it at that. This was a 7-minute video. I didn't mean to go that long. But, and get a concealed license. Get a concealed carry license, because if you have to move to other places, go other places, you have reciprocity, which means you can go in a different state with your gun and not get arrested for that. You know, but you got to check which states are cool with your state, okay? Because some places you just won't be able to go. So that's it. Catch y'all later. Peace.